So risk structure of the interest rate. The number 3 reason is information cost. So how can the information cost will lead to the different interest rate? Let's look at the example here. Suppose the two bonds with the same maturity, 10-year bond with high information cost versus 10-year bond, same maturity with low information cost. So which of these two bonds have a higher interest rate? We can use the supply and the demand model for a bond. So draw the supply and the demand curve for each bond. Assuming these two bonds initially they have the same price level. Yeah, again we use the H means the high information cost. Use the L means the low information cost. So with the high information cost, how may the supply or demand curve shift? Information cost will affect supply or demand curve. So please recall what we learned previously. The information cost will affect the demand side. And the investors do not want to buy more bond if information costs increase, because it costs investors the time and the money to collect information. So as a result, if there's a high information cost related to the first bond, the demand of this bond will go down. And the investors prefer to invest into the bond with a low information cost because they don't need to spend a lot of time and money collecting information. And then you can see for the bond with a high information cost, it will shift the demand curve. So with the new equilibrium point, you can see the price and the quantity. So price of this bond will decrease. With the negative relationship, we know the interest rate on this bond go up. In this case, because the bond demand curve will shift to the right, and using the new equilibrium point, we see the price go up. So which means interest rate goes down. So now you can find out the answer here. So the bond with a high information cost, their interest rate tend to be higher than the bond with a low information cost. So that's how we use the supply and demand to explain the reason 3, information cost, how this causes the risk structure of the interest rate.